everybody, welcome back to Caesar's Freedomstead. Today I am going to talk to you about growing basil in containers. So this year we did really good with the basil coming out. Last year it was terrible, we didn't really have any basil, so this year I kind of took it upon myself to grow some basil because we love to cook with basil, Brandon especially. So what I did was we got some dirt, soil from the store, and then I bought these little containers because I figured they will grow a lot better here. So I filled this up with dirt, and then we did use the organic berry moors. Just you can buy these anywhere, and the seeds are pretty tiny, so you just gotta be careful with them. I'll show you the seeds, how tiny they are. Okay. So I did make sure to only put one seed in each container here, even though they are tiny. You may be tempted to put a bunch, but that's what we did last year and it didn't work. So I did put one in each. So I made a tiny little hole and then we put one in each. And after they were grown, I transplanted them to bigger pots or bigger containers. Okay, so this is some, these are some that I planted along with these, and they kind of just stayed. They grow at different rates, most of the time. Some of them grow a little bit faster, or these might have been some that didn't grow, so I just replanted some, so they're still in these little containers right here. And what I am going to do with these is I'm going to try and plant them out in the garden area. So I have 3 to do kind of like an experiment, just like we did with the eggplants, just to see if they grow better in the container versus on the ground. So we will show that and see what the difference is between us putting it out in the garden on the ground versus one of these pots. And I did just use different containers just to see what works better. So I used a bigger one to see if this one got bigger. And as you can tell, it hasn't gotten much bigger than this one. So the ones that are on the clay container are growing a lot bigger than the plastic container. So you see these 2 are plastic, and they're pretty small compared to these big ones. So that's something to take into consideration when you are planting. For some reason, the clay pots are growing a lot better. This is another plastic container. They're doing well as well. I'm not sure what the deal is with these 2. They're kind of stagnant there. We do kind of trim them a little bit to, I guess, to stimulate some growth there. These right here, I'm pretty proud of them. As you can see, they're growing really good, and I don't think any of them are as small as the 2, as this one and that one, and they were all planted at the same time. So maybe this didn't get enough sun, but these have been up here for a while, and these have always been up here. So that's another thing to keep them very, they like a lot of sun. So another thing that we did is we just made sure that we watered them every day and just keep an eye on them. All right, so I've shown you different types of containers to grow your basil in, and it smells just amazing. Just with me moving them right now, I can smell them. So this is a way that you can plant some basil. I am going to try and put some over in a garden bed and see if that grows and how it works, but that'll be later on this year. So anyway, thank you all for watching. This is our video on growing basil in containers. So remember to start 1 seed in each pocket, and that'll give you a lot, it'll grow a lot better than they all be closer. And then if you do put 2 in there for some reason, just cut one off when they start to grow out. But thank you so much for watching our video, and please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.